growing independence movement, which had produced 3 political groups and promised a flourishing democracy. In January 1975, the main nationalist party, Fretilin, and its more conservative opponents, UDT, formed a coalition which had one aim: independence. But Indonesian agents infiltrated the coalition, undermining it and finally destroying it. This led to civil war. By now, the Portuguese had stepped aside. After 2 weeks of fighting, which had cost an estimated 1,500 lives, Fretilin emerged the clear winner and commanded the support of the majority of the population.
They readily recognised and repeatedly told me that they must have the Portuguese come back and continue with decolonisation. When the Indonesians began their military intervention, there was no civil war, there was no contest of Fretilin control in any part of East Timor. That was a lie that kept coming out from Jakarta. It was actually part of the operations of this Operasi Commodore.
The small nation was left to defend itself completely on its own. Western intelligence knew in advance every move the Indonesians made through a top-secret monitoring base near Darwin. On September the 4th, the CIA reported to Washington, 2 Indonesian Special Forces groups have entered Portuguese Timor, and on September the 17th, Jakarta is now sending guerrillas to provoke incidents that provide an excuse to invade.
We are appealing not only to Australia but to all democratic forces in the world to stop the Indonesian violation of our territory. It is a criminal attempt, a criminal act that should be stopped immediately by all democratic countries in the world.
You knew in advance, didn't you, that the Indonesian invasion was going to happen, and you forewarned?
Well, we'd say knew in advance from sort of assessing the situation as it was developing. I did come to the conclusion, as did a number of other ambassadors in Jakarta in 1975, that Indonesian intervention was inevitable in these circumstances.
This is Greg Shackleton, a television journalist from Channel 7 Australia. He and his crew, and another Australian crew from Channel 9, set out to get proof that the Indonesian invasion had secretly begun. There were 5 of them, including 2 Britons. If they could expose Indonesia's clandestine operation, international pressure might stop it.